threw a 181.
Yep.
So let's see what he threw.
So Cardi leading this. No, not Cardi.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yeah, Bumgard. Oh, tightening up big time last hurdle. And she'll get there.
Listen to your conscience. Cardi takes that. Oyster River 47-61. Steinecker, Pinkerton 47-70. Witter, Nashua South 49-70. Mosier, Merrimack Valley 50-27. Sherlin, Cole Brown 51-58. Wilson, Nashua North 51-70. Kearney, Oyster River 53-93.
Standing in the hot sun. That's what I'm going to blame.
So apologize to anyone that's watching the stream. I believe the system crashed for a minute. So I just want to say if it did crash before the 400, there was a huge, amazing run in 47. What was the
47-68.
6'8". Crazy time. Definitely ranked in national rankings. So that's going to be pretty amazing and awesome to see, especially next week at New England's if he decides to do it.
Oh, not good.
Get some duck hunting on the far side. All right, so we got Allison Fry of Nashua North, Grace Dow, Hollis Brookline, Sienna Metcalf, Portsmouth, Janelle Thomas, Nashua North, Tiana Brown, Nashua North, Maddox Lovely, Newport, Adeline Tacantis of Belmont, and Matry Clifford, Winnicott.
And probably one less than what you just said is my guess.
Yeah, I would say so. Hoping it's not Janelle. Because I'd like to see her get a whack at this record.
Yep.
This is a tough one right here, 43-54. This is a legendary record.
Lane 2.
Grace Dow of Hollis Brookline.
She was the winner at Division 2 last week.
So were you telling us, Jonas, we don't have a video of that?
We might. I just didn't. I looked over and I just saw it crash. So it may or may not.
Well, I can tell you, Owen Genados ripped that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
He ran so fast. If we didn't capture it, he outran the footage.
Yeah.
We could not keep up.
Yep. Well, speaking of which, we got the 300 going on, 300 hurdles going on.
Yep.
The girls' heat, and so yeah.
So impossible to. There we go. Oh, she's got company. Janelle does.
It's her teammate.
Yep.
Pretty
it
even.
Looks like it might be Kansas in third.
She put some.
Lovely coming on hard. But it'll be Thomas.
1-2.
Kansas.
So Thomas takes that in 45-63. Brown, her teammate, 46-64. Both Nashua North. Connis Belmont, 47-59. Clifford of Winnicott, 47-77. Metcalf Portsmouth, 47-83. Lovely of Newport, 48-60. Fry, Nashua North, 53-66.
Now, I'm not going to say anything, but North had 3 girls in the fast heat of the hurdles. That's always pretty good.
Yeah. It's a good team.
The boys' first heat, we got Devin Gomez of Hollis Brookline, Josh Kelly of Portsmouth, Mason Dannendow of Nashua North, Nathan McGlure of Pelham, Brady McCamick, Hollis Brookline, Diego Silver of Manchester Central, Wilder Kerrigan of Portsmouth, and Tyler Hussey of Merrimack. So we got to find that discus. Boys' discus.
Trevor something, Patel from Fall Mountain.
168.6. Tyson Patch, Fall Mountain. Barnaby Dean, 166.2. And Sean Boudreau, 164.4. Darius Smith, 154.4. So that was a little bit of an upset there. You have 2 studs at the top.
Yep.
But that's the thing about throwing events.
Yeah.
It can be a little unpredictable. Charlie Franks wins the javelin, 192.5. He wins almost by 30 feet.
Wow.
Georgia Condi of Mascoma Valley.
Not upset.
Nope, she wins the shot put 39-6 over Consuelo Borico.
Wow, this tightened up a lot. I think it could be Hollis.
So
it is Hollis.
McCamick, Hollis Brookline takes that 41-71. Kelly of Portsmouth, 41-76. Silver of Manchester, 42-45. Danino of Nashua North, 42-75. Carrigan of Portsmouth, 42-85. Hussey Merrimack, 43-06. Gomes Hollis Brookline, 43-57. And McGlure didn't start.
Yes, Kelly was leading the whole way, and then he had to stutter step onto the last set of hurdles, and that just killed his momentum.
Little stutter steps, that's what gets you in these. Heat 2, we got Michael Reynolds, Merrimack Valley, Cameron Lee, Cole Brown, Gavin Lombara, Monadnock, Colby Creer. I doubt he's here. So Colby Creer is graduating. Ryan Jameson, Winnicott, Joey Marcotte, Elvern, Wayne Crowell, Keene, Gavin Edgecombe, Pinkerton. So this is anybody's race here. Lombara is going to go for the double. Jameson, 38, right. And Joey Marcotte. Too bad Korea wasn't here for those guys.
No kidding. That would be awesome.
But there might be some fire in these guys' eyes because now they know one of them's going to win.
Lombara looks good right now. Looks to be ahead of. Yeah, he's quite a bit ahead of everybody.
Yeah, Lombara's he's on a roll right now.
No.
See how it hits this turn.
Winnicott kid too.
Winnicott, Jameson.
Jameson, yeah.
He's been having a good season as well.
Oh, this is tightening up.
Lombara
is really digging.
Just turned into a 110. Double winner. Well, 38.05. Nothing wrong with that.
No. Well, and that, I mean, I think we just witnessed exactly what Clint Joslin was talking about. The guy working hard all season. He saw that race. He saw potentially winning that race like 7 strides out.
Lombara takes that, 38.06. He's out of Monadnock, double winner today. Jameson won it kind of 38.16. Lee, Cole Brown, 39.53. Marcotte, 39.69. Crowell, Keene, 39.87. Edgecombe, Pinkerton, 40.33. Reynolds, Merrimack, 41.89. So, 5 guys under 40.
That's good.
Still nothing wrong with Jameson. That was amazing.
No, I mean, these are all PRs for these guys.
No, Jameson was running well. It was just halfway between the 9th and the 7th and 8th hurdle. You saw Lombara recognize he could win the race, and he just went out and did it.
Yeah.
The only guy who might not have gotten a PR out of there is Marcotte, but he was still right on top of it.
Yeah, very good heat.
Okay, we got Reese Bove of Hopkinton, Julian Sherman, Londonderry, Mary Westrich, Hanover, Grace Bowl, Bedford, Piper Lopashansky, Kennett, Anna Ray, Bedford, Lydia Denon of Bedford, and Darby Madden of Wyndham. 223s to 226s.
I see Scott Clark running across the track. I'm not entirely sure. They are missing. Oh, they wanted to put the brake. There we go.
On your mark.
Missing Hanover in lane 3.
I wonder if you'd run faster knowing there's a faster guy in there, or you run faster knowing that I now have a chance to win.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something right now. Lombara ran fast enough. I'm not so sure.
I think he would have had Creer back on his heels.
Yeah.
I don't think Creer's run that fast. I know he hasn't. And the state record's 37.77, I think, to Mal McFadden.
Yep.
Yeah. Kid's right on top of it.
Right on there. So Bove, this is her 3rd event of the day. She ran the 16, didn't go very well for her, but 4x8 did. She ran a great leg in the 4x8. Back for the 800.
Yeah.
Creer came in with a 38.01, so it would have been a good race.
Yeah, that would have been a great race.
So either way, I mean, he stepped right up. Lombara had himself a good day.
Yep. this is tight for the 800 so far. Everybody's within spitting distance of each other. Piper Lobchansky right on the shoulder, looking to go around.
You know, it doesn't matter how good you are. Someone's going to fill your spot.
Yeah, right.
It's the way it goes.
Yeah, you can be way better everybody on paper, but you got to show up to win.
Yeah, you got to capitalize on that. Last year, Giordina didn't run the 2 mile at New England's.
Tell you what, you had a good day there last year.
At New England's?
Yeah.
Yeah, New England's was fun.
Damn right. You ran well.
Thank you.
Lobchansky going around right now.
You ran with some guts, and I like that. And you had a career where you started up with some ups and you had some downs, and then bang, you had a good last year.
Well, thank you.
Should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, senior year definitely.
And that's when you want to have
good.
it.
Yeah,
you want to
have good senior year.
I had an athlete that their best year was their junior year, and that can be tough to go through
Oh,
your
yeah.
senior year
100%.
not on the way you were your junior year.
Yeah, I got injured junior year.
Well, here we
I
go.
did too. My senior year was really good. My junior year, injured.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Stretching it out.
Look at that.
Bedford with the 1-3. Piper Lobchansky of Kennett in between.
So Bull takes that, 223.10. Lobchansky, Kennett, 225.04. Denon of Bedford, 226.61. Madden of Wyndham, 228.69. Sherman of Londonderry, 231.10. Bove Hopkinton, 234.10.
Oh, yeah. Here's Shaylee.
Okay, so we got Shaylee Murdaugh, Hopkinton, Kara Tashita, Goffstown, Laura White, National North, Rosalie Nephew, National North, Brianna Paterna, Exeter, Hannah Polsky, Bow, Leah Parad, Hanover, Nicole Blake, Pinkerton.
It's a good heat.
Yeah.
Nephew comes in as the favorite. She had a good race at
She
Division
did,
One.
yeah, absolutely.
Ran strong wire to wire. Still, this is anybody's race here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Pawalski had a rough go last
Didn't
week,
get out of
but
just
she's
didn't
tough.
get it going, and
Yeah,
she is tough.
She is tough, so.
I'm waiting for Tashita too to see what
Yep.
she was really tough, and then I don't know. Let's see if she shows up today.
Yep. They're
thing-
well bunched right now.
Good thing at track you start off 0-0-0.
Yep.
Same as no.
Yeah.
Those
Everybody's got the same time
Everybody's the
before the
same
gun
time.
goes off.
Yeah.
This is a tight race. But your Division I champion at the lead right now. They're rolling pretty good. We'll go through in about 68. See what kind of movement there is over the second half.
Nephew looks good.
Yep. Ooh. Gap starting to close.
Boy, they get her right where they want her, though,
Yep.
if they can make that move.
Yep.
But we'll see. See what Rosie's got when she takes this corner.
Shaylee's moving up on the outside, a little bit farther back, but she's moving. I think she just passed 2 girls.
Yeah, she's good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She'll have a battle here.
Yeah, for sure.
Just put the burners on at the front.
Yeah, she just.
Oh, yeah. Here they go.
Nephew's
This could come down.
she's got a good, strong finish.
Yep.
She feels the pressure, and she's gone.
Look at that.
Here comes Murdo and Pawalski. Murdo's going to come from the back and
Tell
take
you what,
second
she's
here.
gonna do some damage at New England's
Yep.
right there.
100%.
Murdo did
I get
well.
that.
She got a
Yeah,
good cook.
She made
Nephew-
a good move on the back end.
Nephew takes that in 2:17.17. Nashville North. Murdo, big kick. Come in second, 2:19.64. Blake Pinkerton, 2:20.05. Paterna Exeter, 2:20.15. White National North, 2:20.18. Hawalski, 2:20.27 of Bow. Tashita of Goffstown, 2:24.69. Parade Hanover, 2:28.31.
Hard to believe this is the slower heat.
There isn't a single 2 in there.
A slower heat, really?
Yeah, not a single 2.
Dang.
You got 16 guys all under 2. You got Will Whitley of Milford, Mitchell Kesey of Oyster River, Andrew Martin Biggs, Winnacunnet, Benjamin LaGrasse, Salem, Peyton Joslin, Monadnock, Logan Corthals, Milford, Lucas McQuitty, Goffstown, and Grant Scorpin of Milford.
Not hard to believe why Milford can put together a good 4x8 team. Huh?
Yeah, they're tough.
Kesey to the front. Looks like he's got Corthals and Whitley on his shoulder. But everybody's right there. There's what?
Oh, yeah.
5 meters?
Yeah.
That's only because there's other people in their way?
Yeah, and I would not want to leave, an 800 down the last 5 meters with Peyton Jocelyn in the back.
Well, and it looks
no.
like Peyton's decided. Ooh, somebody came off.
Yeah.
Logan. Corthals.
We're going to get around and we got to go.
Martin Biggs leading from Winnacunnet. He just changed gears, too.
Yeah.
Seems a little early to be changing gears, but what do I know?
Oh, he just made a little gap for himself.
Yep. Here comes Joslin trying to work his way up.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, is that Joslin? No, that's Whitley. Whitley moving.
Yeah.
It looks like he's
Sounds like Milford dropped out.
Yeah, it's Corthals.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it dropped out. He
Look at
dropped.
Whitley, though.
Look at Whitley come around. That's not even Whitley. That's their other guy.
Oh, we should say Whitley for that.
I know. Well, because I thought it was. Mitchell.
Look at that.
Sub 2.
Grant Scorpin? Yes.
Yep.
So Scorpin takes that. 159.74. LaGrasse, Salem, 201.75. Kesey, Oyster River, 201.79. Martin Briggs, 201.98. Bagwitty, Goffstown, 203.16. Joslin, 203.65. Whitley, Milford, 205.94. Heat 2, we got Jason Roby of Pinkerton, Josh Toomey of Londonderry, Mello Berdesha of Dover, Ryan Zumbeck, Winnacunnet, Brock James, Salem, Will Hart, Portsmouth, Evan Spence, Salem, Luke Kerouac of Co-Brown.
Really good athletes here.
Yeah, I mean, again, Zumbach looks like he's getting right to the front. He doesn't want anything to come in the way here.
That's what I would do. Yeah, I think
it was interesting last week. Like, he kind of laid low, and then really with 300 to go just got on the horse and went. Because he negative split last week to run, what was it, 155?
Yeah, I think it 154, right?
I don't remember. But, I mean, he really opened up a gap last week.
Yeah, the kid sitting right behind him from Dover. I think
roll too.
Yeah, you got Berdesha and Hart, Portsmouth.
Yeah, actually crazy. Like this kid, Mello, right?
Yeah.
Mello,
yeah.
Yeah, really fast. I mean, very
still
good
learning the
progression
ropes.
too. Yeah, but he's had a great progression all season, going from just under 2 all the way down to I think it's 155 now.
56.
Pretty awesome.
Did you see that? He goes through in 56 and then just drops his arms.
Heck yeah.
Goodbye,
That's
everybody.
the way to do it.
He's got to finish it, but jeez.
Yeah, I mean, Mello's sitting right there. But yeah, looks like he's trying to create a little bit of a gap. He's looking behind himself a little bit.
Hart and Berdesha, they had to close it up. Luke Kerouac just made a big move.
Yep.
This might be a good one for him. Kerouac ran a good smart race.
Yep.
But he's got a shot at second place right now.
Zumbach's opening up a gap now.
Good for him.
Jesus, I didn't see this coming.
No, and I've been telling Luke that
Kerouac's coming.
He's a 1600
He
meter.
really is.
800 meter guy.
Oh, he's going. Yeah.
This is going to be pretty quick too.
Hart's coming up. Hart's going to get second.
53.8.
Tell you what, that was a good race, but I'm telling you, Hart next year is going to be something.
Yep. Wow.
So Zumbeck takes that 153.93. Hart 155.73. Berdesha 155.75. Those are all juniors. Kerouac, Cole Brown 156.73. Toomey 158.92. James Salem 159.83. Spence 207.93. And Roby 215. So you got Hart and Berdesha, both juniors coming back.
I think
next
James
year.
wishes that he stepped on the gas a little bit more during the 4x8 now. Or less, one or the other. That was a great race.
That's a good one for Kirk. That validated his 157 when he runs a 156.
Yep.
Very a smart race, that one.
Good day.
Well, they made sure nobody from the first heat was getting in, because that was fast.
See what Zumbeck can do at New England or at Nationals,
exactly.
whatever. But he needs to play with a different crowd.
Yep.
And that's what'll push him. And there's plenty of guys.
There are.
This kid named Shermanator.
The Shermanator.
He's running 151. I think.
Is that what his name is? The Shermanator?
Yeah, we just call him Shermanator.
I know.
We called
all
Gandini the great Gandini. So, yeah.
How many Shermanators have there been?
Well, there's 4 total.
I know. They're all the
We got 2
Shermanator.
twin brothers
Yeah.
down below him.
The great Gandini, yeah.
Yeah. Has he been back for any? I know he's in the military,
I
so
haven't seen him.
yeah. I know he was at States last year.
Yep.
I got to talk.
I haven't seen him
that.
around.
No.
All right, we got Josie White at Hanover, Noah Braille, Pinkerton, Courtney Russell, Pinkerton, Leanna Ortiz Blanco, Salem, Lila Fitzpatrick, Cole Brown, Claire Tui, Sunapee, Julia Frere of Kearsarge, and Carolyn Milks, Portsmouth.
This race is so hard to tell, because you can't tell anything coming off the turn, and then they all look pretty even coming down the straight. But it looks like it's going to be Cole
Brown. Okay, we got Fitzpatrick, Cole Brown, 26.50. Feria Kearsarge, 26.59. Ortiz Blanco, Salem, 26.99. Milks, Portsmouth, 27.02. Tui, Sunapee, 27.28. Russell, Pinkerton, 27.32. White of Hanover, 27.65. Heat 2, we got Macy Sawyer of Guilford, Elle McDonald of Newfound Regional, Charlotte Bowden, Timberlane, Grace Saysaw, Concord, Leanna Corey, Portsmouth, Ava Lacasse, Belmont, Tiana Brown, Nashua North, Natalie Thomas, Nashua South. Saysaw's in perfect position, looks outside Corey.
Yep.
She'll only be looking outside for a while. Saysaw is just a different league.
Yep.
That wind's not too favorable right
No,
now.
I was just about to say that. It won't bother him at the start.
She's
but
run a 24.40 and a 24.41. So she's broken the record twice, that held since 1970.
I'm looking, they put little half domes all the way down the thing, and as we get closer and closer to the end of the season, we end up with more and more people ignoring them. I favor electricity. A little shock treatment. Well, she's closing that gap fast.
She already shut it down.
She's got 2 good ones on the outside of her too, so nuts.
That wind's coming. But she,
This is tighter than I might have thought, though. Saysaw, Corey, and
still
Lacasse.
another sub 25. So Saysaw takes that in 24.93. Corey of Portsmouth, 25.76. Lacasse, Belmont, 25.81. Thomas, Nashua South, 26.62. McDonald, Newfound, 28.82. Bowden of Timberlane, 27.32. Brown, Nashua North, 27.80. Sawyer, Guilford, 28.22. It's going to be interesting to see what she does against the Ray sisters.
Yep.
And
Sound
whoever
like
else
that
we
one
don't
was
know.
tough for her. I mean, she came through and
Yeah. You could definitely feel the wind
yeah,
on that one.
absolutely. And it kind of comes and goes, but when it comes, it's going pretty good.
Heat 1, we got Devin Gask of Interlakes, Briggs Catino of Portsmouth, Dennis Glidden Raymond, Ross Stevens Conval, Winston George Pinkerton, Wyatt Lawton Profile, Andrew Damaris Hollis Brookline, Owen Chapman Stevens. This is the one record that I just don't see being broken for a long, long time. I don't. It's just so fast.
Very fast. Unless they make a track that goes downhill.
This is like a legendary record. It can be
What's
done.
it set at?
2092. Dominic Worsley.
That's crazy.
I think he finished
That is a legendary
second
one.
maybe in the nation that year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's good for a college time.
I don't think my car can do that.
At 200, probably not. Let's see. Maybe.
I mean, Avery Wilson comes in with a 21.36, but that was a pretty good win last week. You're going to have to dig real, real deep to get down.
If you dig too deep, you dig yourself a hole.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
I see Lawton getting run up by Pinkerton, so.
I still think this is going to be George's race in the long run.
Yep. Agreed.
So George takes that 22.58. Pinkerton. Damaris Halls Brookline 22.74. George is only a freshman.
Yep.
Catino of Portsmouth 22.97. Lawton of Profile 22.99. Gask of Interlakes 23.16. Chapman of Stevens 23.67. Stevens of Conval 24.25. If I see anybody on the future that could probably break that record, I think it's George.
Yep.
Once he gets everything figured out, only a freshman. Heat 2, we got Luca Cabell of Merrimack, Talon Willette, Oyster River, Owen Genados, Winnicunnet, Avery Wilson, Milford, Quentin Ployd, Kennett, Samuel Bruno, Hollis Brookline, Caesar Flan, Manchester Central, Jameson, Isaac, Pinkerton. You know, Owen Genados, wouldn't that be funny if he did it? He's having a hell of a day. He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
broke one Legends record.
Yeah,
Can he
yeah,
break
yeah,
another
might as
Legends?
well.
Yeah.
And he's
While I'm at it,
he's on the inside lane.
a lot of people to chase.
He's already got,
Maybe if he does it right, they'll all break the win for him, so he can sneak up on the inside and just.
he's already got some money in his pocket, so he can just run. He can have,
Yeah.
he can run hard.
Whatever, yeah. Blow up, who cares?
Shit,
State champion.
it's only a 200. I just got a state record in the 400. Wilson's out good.
Yep. I don't think you called that one for today.
Nope, didn't get that one at all.
Wow, this is a good race. Flan takes that.
21.54.
Wow.
They go to the same school. Him and Worsley. So Flan takes that 21.54. Wilson 21.55 of Milford. Ployd Kennett 21.74. Bruno 22.02. Cabell Merrimack 22.19. Isaac Pinkerton 22.26. Willette Oyster River 23.13. Genados. Stick to the 400. 25.85.
There stands a chance that after you run a PR like that, that by the time you double back into 200,
Think maybe
you
he's
might
saving
not
up for
be
that
playing.
4x4?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you think he was just running
I'm
it for
guessing
that?
there's probably not as much in the tank as he would have liked
Yeah.
for this race. All right, on to the ladies 2 mile. Well, 3,200, I should say. Not quite the 2 mile.
I'm glad I didn't have money on that kid.
Well, it depends which event, right?
Yeah. All right, 3,200. Mackenzie Cook, Oyster River. Maddie Lane, Hopkins. Alexis Paterna, Exeter. Megan Ferris, Hanover. Shelley Smith, Concord. Anna Fondakowski, Bishop Girton. Olivia Kavanaugh, Oyster River. Maria Tilley, Guilford. Millie Lyric, Hanover. Anna Simpson, Elvern. Mahaley Burdett, Concord. Grace Stewart, Hanover. Neely Roy, Oyster River. Erin O'Shea, Messinic. Lila Mason, Bishop Girton. Sophia Barubi, Elvern. So Cook, Lane, Paterna.
Right, we've been waiting for this.
Yeah.
Been a lot of
It's gonna be a
racing that
good
these
race.
girls haven't done together, so it's nice to have some racing that they are doing together.
Yeah.
I tell you what, you got some studs right there.
Yep. Well, when you look at
On your marks.
the cast of characters that are in support, they're good too.
Yep. It's a good race.
I mean, sitting in that 5th spot is Shelley Smith, who is a previous 3,200 meter champion,
Exactly.
divisional.
Oh yeah. Has she won the Mid
MOCs?
Champions yet? Well,
No.
Cook's been in it, so I mean.
She won the state. She won division in
always-
freshman year.
Yep.
Really smart racing. I was impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really good.
So Mackenzie Cook takes it to the front. Mary Lane's second.
We already got a chase pack developing. They're bumping in.
You know they got to go because if Paterna goes along,
Yeah.
she has a nice kick. Even though she's raced once, I still think
Yeah.
she can dig out a kick.
I don't know. Yeah, how would you set this up? Like if you're Cook, you go straight to the front. It's gonna be tough to lead for all 8 laps.
Yeah.
You've got Maddie Lane right there.
I think Maddie Lane will go too.
I think she will too. I think she'll start feeling like it's too slow, and they are side by side right now.
Yeah.
And she doesn't like waiting.
And it's an all right pace.
Yep.
Not real fast,
Nope.
but it's an all right pace. But somewhere along the line, they're going to have to make a move.
Yep.
Because I don't think you want her tagging along.
And if you look at the setup they have right there, that's